This video is going to be pretty cool. It's on something that I've seen a couple people in the community do with their vehicles, and you can pretty much do it on any RC car that you want. But the gentleman that I did the custom Redcat 64 work for asked me if I could color match his wheels. And I've seen some people match their rim to the paint job on the car, and it's something that people do in real life. So I told him, oh, sure, I'll give it a shot. I've never done it before. I've only wrapped the face of a rim. I've painted rims, but I've never vinyl wrapped a wheel or color matched it to a car. So I thought, you know what, let me try it and I'll see what I can do. And like I said, I've seen people do this, and they just use the same paint scheme or the same sticker form or whatever, and they just match the lip of the rim to the car in itself. And I figured I'd give it a shot. So I decided to go ahead and say, hey, if you get the wheels and you send them to me, I will go ahead and wrap these. Now, he actually ordered them from 3D scaled parts a little while ago, probably over a year ago now, but still the same. Great looking rims. They got a little chrome finish to them, but he wanted them painted the same color. So I thought, you know what? I don't really want to paint them. Let me try and vinyl wrap them. So that's what I'm going to do here. And like I said, they're not mine. I don't have a 64. Not yet. I want to get one, so if anybody wants to give them away, feel free to let me know. I would take a 64 and do content with it all day long, but I don't have one. And that kind of reminds me here real quick, I just want to take a quick second here to thank anybody and everybody who's subscribed to the channel so far. I'm right around 800 subscribers, just a little bit above that, and I'm just creating content that I enjoy, that people might enjoy, that might be helpful to people, and you know, nothing world first, nothing crazy. I just want to give some people some straight up RC content that is relatable and is realistic, and hopefully that'll help anybody. So if you've subscribed now, or if you subscribe in the future, thank you. Now, like I said, these rims are from 3D scale parts. The gentleman ordered them and had them sent to me. They come pretty well packed, nice and protected, and these nice little fancy packages and whatnot. I would love to have me some straight up RC parts and such that I could ship like this. Come 2 to a pack, and then they have the knockoffs as well. Like I said, they look good, decent looking rims, you know. I'm just doing a quick inspection real quick here to see how they look. That way I don't have to tell the guy, hey, look, your rim's broken or something of that nature. Got the knockoffs here. They look really good. The finish on them is amazing. And I'm actually going to put custom chips on them, which you'll see later in the video. Just little teeny tiny sticker chips. That way they can be stuck on, and they will look like real chips on real lowrider cars. So I'm just doing a quick inspection here. You know, I don't know how to make these. I didn't make them. They look great for what they are, and they have a really good lip depth. So we're going to use some gloss blue vinyl, which matches the Redcat 64's blue color pretty good. It's not exact, but it's a pretty good color match, I might say. I measured the depth of the lip to see around about how wide I need the vinyl strips to be. That way I can cut the strips and they'll match the depth of the wheel. So the little vinyl strips should match the offset depth of the rim lip. And once you have it measured out and cut, you could do this to any rim. You could do this to an 8 scale rim. You could do this to another street style 10 scale rim, drift tires, whatever. You can do whatever you want. And all you do is you just measure out the depth, figure that out, and then cut the vinyl to that approximate width. And then you just go about wrapping up the wheel. Now, these are just the sample cards for the vinyl in itself, and they don't fit the full circumference of the inside, the inner diameter. So I had to kind of cover a little bit of gap here and there, but other than that, they work really good. It's going to stick real well because nothing should interfere with it. Nothing should hit the inside of the rim. Nothing should scratch it. You're not going to really get anything in there, and it looks really cool. Not only that, it puts a blue tint to the wires inside the rim, which makes it look almost painted. I think it looks really cool. So each one of the wheels just simply took the vinyl strip that I had cut out and inlaid about a 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch of the vinyl off the piece and wrapped it up, and then just went about and cut off some extras. If you lay the vinyl down at an angle, it's going to start wrapping at an angle, and then you're going to get like a weird little line on the back, or you're going to get some missed lip interior. So I try to get it as straight as possible. It's not the easiest thing to do because I think the inner diameter of these rims is like maybe 1.5 inches, so you don't have much room to play. But just clean off some excess without scratching the rim and whatnot like you would on a real car, and just make sure it's laid down nice and easy. I'm not going to apply any heat like you would on a regular vinyl because these are 3D printed rims, and if I apply heat, I might warp them, might bend the wires, I might melt the wires, I might melt the tire. So I'm not going to apply any form of heat whatsoever because I don't want to mess up the wheel itself. Had a bigger gap on this rim itself, so I just cut a piece that matched the gapping. And this is basically the same principle for actually wrapping a real car. You know, you got a gap, you just take some excess vinyl, you cover that gap, or you seam connect and whatnot. And these are really small. It's not that big of a deal if there's a little bit of a seam that it might be noticeable really, really close. But from even a foot away, you're not going to see any kind of discrepancies or any kind of seaming in here. Just cutting off excess at the back and whatnot. So again, they just look really cool. They're reflective because it's a beautiful gloss color. It's not a matte finish. You could use any form of vinyl you want. You could use the color changing vinyl. You could use a patterned or a some of the like carbon fiber vinyl. My big 5th scale RC car, the rims are vinyl wrapped in carbon fiber just to make them look like a carbon fiber rim. Not very many people notice, to be quite frank, but I like it. It looks cool, and the rim itself is just like a matte black or like a satin black finish. So it's that easy. It takes about an hour, and you just vinyl wrap the rims themselves. They look great. They still have a reflection to them. It makes them look all nice and painted a little bit. They got the knockoffs when you set them in. And again, like I said, after the knockoffs were all said and done, I actually went ahead and I put these little chips on. The chips made it just look that much better. It's just a simple 1/4 inch sticker, and it's that easy. So always, thank you guys for watching. If you're interested or curious about doing this to your own rims and you have any questions, or let's say you don't know where to start or what kind of brand it is, whatever, feel free to message me. It's a cool process. It really adds to your 64 or any other RC car that you want to put this stuff to, so give it a shot. The vinyl in itself, you only need like a foot of vinyl, so you're talking 5, maybe 10, depending on the fancy kind of vinyls, maybe $30, and you have plenty of vinyl to do your rims a couple times over. So, and the beauty of this process is it kind of protects your rim. If you want to take it off, all you have to do is remove it like a sticker, so you can always go back. Some people out there that have rims and they paint them, it's like, well, now it's painted, all you're going to do is add more paint. That's the only way to change the color. Vinyl's a great option because all you have to do is pull the blue off, pull whatever color off, and slap any other color you want on it. Put a gold, put a purple rose color, do a green, do whatever you want. So when I actually get a 64, I plan on doing this to my own rims just because I really like the process. But let me know down below what you think. If you've done it to your vehicle, show that off too. But again, thanks for watching. Thank you for anybody who hits the like button or subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.